Hello, everybody. I'll let you all keep trickling in here, but as you can see, the chat is already active. We're so grateful to have you all here today. It's such a special day. So before we jump in and welcome Grandmother Flordemayo today, I just want to let you know what we're up to, what this series is, and just give you a warm welcome so you have all the housekeeping notes necessary to really fully drop in today. So my name is Danielle. I'm the national educator here at Four Sigmatic, and every month I host the Elevate Everyday series. This is a free live platform dedicated to sharing unique, quirky, unconventional ideas that work. And we bring experts across the wellness field to share their expertise, from meditation to sustainability, holistic chefs, authors, and so many more. And we have such a powerful guest with us today that I'll introduce in just a moment. I want to let you all know these are always recorded and uploaded to YouTube after the event. So if you have to jump off early or are interested in webinars but can't make it live, always sign up so you'll get a link to that recording. And as a thank you for being here, I always create a discount code for you. So the code for today is Flordemayo. One word, really simple. You can use it on your next Four Sigmatic order, even if you are a member, for 10% off your next order. And we'll send a follow-up email tomorrow with the link to the recording, this code, and so much more. So don't worry about writing anything down. You'll notice today that we have subtitles on the bottom of the screen. So if you want that full transcript, it's available for you. If you don't, you can click on that closed captioning live transcript button and turn it off. You can also change the size of it so it can be a little bigger, and just to help all of our different learning abilities. So if you want to read and hear the voice, that's there for you today. I always have to mention that myself and Grandmother here that will be joining us, we're not your healthcare practitioners, so we welcome questions and the chat, but please ask questions in a way that can maybe benefit yourself and then everyone else here as well. And last but not least, this chat box is so much fun. It's one of my favorite parts about live webinars. And you can connect with each other through that, share your thoughts, questions, any commentary throughout the entire time today. And we love seeing our community merge here, and you can chat with each other. But the way to do that is you'll see it says 2 panelists. There's a little blue bar that says panelists. And right now, everyone go to that little panelist bar, click on it, and then shift it down to panelists and attendees. Do we all see that? Okay, so that way, not only the team at Four Sigmatic and Grandmother Flordemayo's team can see, but that way everyone can see and you can chat with each other. Okay, so without further ado, for those of you that are new to spending time with Grandmother Flordemayo, Flordemayo is a Curandera Espiritu, or a healer of divine spirit. As a seer, she has the ability to see other realms of color, of light, and of sound. In addition, Grandmother Flordemayo has the ability to see the effects of existing imbalances on the physical, emotional, and spiritual realms within a person's energy system. As a world traveler, she has offered ceremonies and has spoken on a wide range of topics, from healing with the use of herbs to her more recent project, the Seed Temple, located in Estancia, New Mexico. Being born under the sign of the seed, Flordemayo sees her role as cosmic germinator through teaching, community, manifestation, and development. In recent years, Flordemayo has been working with seeds. Specifically, she sees her role as a caretaker of seeds through prayer. In 2012, Flordemayo received a vision during dialogue with a beloved mother. And in that vision, Flordemayo finds herself sitting in a rocking chair, rocking back and forth and being guided to prepare seed bundles with prayer. The seed bundles are to be given to the parents of children being born today and those yet to be born in the future. So without further ado, welcome, Grandmother Flordemayo. I'll have you turn on your video and join us. Hi. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So it's a powerful day. It's the full moon, and I'm just going to pass it off to you and we'll share what feels like needs to be shared today.
Beloved beauty. Beloved mother. Beloved mother, allow me to feel you in my heart. I see you, beloved beauty, dancing in the light. On this particular day, beloved mother, in our Mayan calendar, it's the day of Kye. It represents the sacred road, beloved beauty, as you bathe us with your beautiful, beautiful light. Making beautiful, beautiful circles of light, beloved beauty, showering us, each and every one of us in this circle of light, going around the four directions. Beloved mother, bless us, not just us here, but everyone on this sacred day. This day calls us to honor the spirit of the four directions, beloved beauty. As we thank the spirit of the sacred waters, the sacred fire, the sacred wind, sacred earth, reminding us that we as humans need to walk in this sacred balance. It is the day in which we honor the four races in this beautiful, beautiful earth of ours. We honor the four colors of the sacred corn, the red, the white, the yellow, the black. Beloved Creator, on this beautiful, beautiful sacred day where we walk in this way of beauty, in the way that you call us, beloved Creator, showing us, pulling us, tugging at us, bringing us into this place of dreaming and visioning, beloved Creator. Let it be so that we are continued to be showered by your presence, by your light, by your beauty. You are the mother, father, creator, maker, heart of the heavens, beloved beauty, heart of the earth, beloved mother. Thank you for coming on this sacred, sacred day, beloved Creator. As you nudge us, as you remind us, as you push us, there are some of us that need a little bit more than that. And we'll keep all of those in our prayers, beloved Creator, sending our prayers out into the infinite four directions to all of those people that might need it at this very, very moment. Sending prayers to the children, sending prayers to the teenagers, sending prayers to the young adults, sending prayers to the elderly, sending prayers to those that are sick, beloved Creator, sending prayers to those that might be in hospitals, beloved beauty, sending prayers that might be in a place of solitude and feeling alone and not knowing which direction to go, beloved Creator. Show them the light so that they can move about and become one on this sacred day, this day of balance, beloved beauty. Sending prayers out to those that are mentally ill, beloved Creator, the homeless, those that are hungry, beloved Beauty, the food of light, beloved Creator. This is what we need as human beings, to feed our physical bodies and to also feed our light body, beloved Beauty. As you dance in this beautiful, beautiful dance of light, beloved Creator, I see the center of the light, reminding us that we are the center of this beautiful, beautiful light. To each and every one of you that are listening, remember that we are in the center of this holy light. No matter what is happening in our lives, everything is going to be okay. Beloved Mother, thank you. Thank you for the beauty that you are, and thank you for coming to us. When each and every one of us put our hearts and our minds together to call on your name, beloved Beauty. I want to thank the spirit of the grandmothers of the four directions, the spirit of all of our ancestors, each and every one of us, listening now, listening later, beloved Creator. Thank you for reminding us that this sacred day is the day of the deer, and that we walk like the deer, leaving our prints, our footprints of this sacred walk. In the name of all, in the name of the great mystery, beloved Creator. Thank you. Thank you for the blessings of beautiful light of love. Thank you. Say greetings to everyone.
Thank you. That was beautiful.
It just moves me when I see that beautiful, beautiful light of the beloved Mother. And it's such a great honor to share that with everyone. So it's a beautiful, blessed, blessed day today. And the day is, I'm not saying that it's complicated, but it's a day, I should say every day. It should be a day in which we as humans need to be reminded that we have to walk our talk. We have to walk our talk. We can't be saying, do this, do that, do the other if we're not doing it.
Yeah.
So it's imperative that we are constantly reminded. This day is so beautiful because it reminds us of what is it that we are doing on our sacred path, on our journey. What is it that we do every day from the moment that we wake up until the moment that we go to sleep? And are we doing the best that we can do as humans? You know, all of this could be a personal definition on everybody's part, you know.
Yeah.
It's not about, you know, making strict rules, but doing the best that we can. I believe that. The date talks about the road that we're in. The road, on this road, you know, there are many times many obstacles, and we have to overcome these obstacles. There are also times of where you feel like you dropped off the road, you know, in life. Things happen that, you know, we're just hanging by a little nail, you know. And so, you know, this is that particular day. But know that, you know, by keeping ourselves strong and by focusing, that we could overcome all of these things. And what, you know, the thing is to strive to be whole meaning that balance, you know, where we, you know, can manage ourselves on this sacred path.
Yeah.
So that's the incredible beauty of this day.
And this solstice, you know, we chose this week for this combination of the full moon today and then the solstice that just happened. And I'd love to hear a bit about, you know, there's been this building of energy of the past several months and really year plus. And it feels like it's all culminating. And it felt so important to have you here to share how we can utilize that fire that I feel, and I think so many of us feel, like building, and how do we use that in a way that is serving for ourselves, our families, our communities, you know, and really harness the fire and this time of brightness and solstice and stepping out into the months of bright light ahead.
Absolutely. One of the things that we can do as a group is to do this beautiful, beautiful meditation where we, how should I say, we do it in unison, the circle of fire. Okay. When I was in Hawaii a week ago, I got to see that circle of fire in a sacred way. And I was just incredibly touched because sometimes I see things that I have not seen before. And so it awakens in all of us when we have these new experiences. And so if right now we're sitting down and we could feel our tailbone, okay, and allowing, by closing our eyes, allowing ourselves to sit in the center of this circle of fire. And the way that I saw the beloved mother, she had this circle of light around her. But then as I continued to see her, the light went through her. So the light went through her spinal cord and it came right into that heart area. And then she, you know, just gifted us that love. And at the end of that, she was just covered in this pink, beautiful light of love. So, you know, this is an exquisite meditation that has been given to us at this particular time. So let's try to do it together. I mean, we are the daughters of the goddess, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. So let's kind of feel our tailbones right now. And we are sitting in the middle of this circle of fire. Allow yourself to witness and to see, as you close your eyes, this ring of fire around you. It's a very, very beautiful, beautiful ring of fire. As you inhale and exhale, allow yourself to feel the ring of fire coming through your tailbone and allowing ourselves to feel the movement of the fire moving up through the tailbone as we inhale and exhale, and feeling the warmth of this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fire. Allowing ourselves to be one with it, to embrace it, to know that we are one with this beautiful, beautiful fire. Allowing it to move through our spine as we breathe in and exhale. Visualize it, feel it, see it. Allow your body to be immersed in it, every bit of your body. As this beautiful, beautiful fire moves up through your spine, it comes up towards your chest. And as it comes into your chest, it moves deeply into your heart, embracing your heart. And you take this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful light from your heart and you send it out to your universe, your people, your circle, all of those that you know, your families, your communities, your town, your country. Send out this beautiful, beautiful, loving energy from this ring of fire in which the beloved mother sat, in which the beloved mother showed us how to create this loving energy to send out to all of those folks that we know, the infinite amount of people around the globe. Allow this light, allow this beautiful, beautiful image of circle of fire to move us, to embrace us, to awaken us, to strengthen us, both physically and light body. Send this love to all that need this love. If you are feeling out of balance at this particular moment, remember that it is the day of the sacred deer in which we as humans can straighten that and become in balance with nature, allowing yourself to be in balance with nature. As you inhale and exhale, embrace the beautiful, beautiful pink light, that loving energy that the beloved mother gave us. And also we can send this light out into the universe. So we send it into the earth and then allowing it to go out into the heavenly body. Send all this love and blessings from each and every one of us. I see the beautiful light moving. Continue to Inhale and exhale. At the count of 3, I want you to wiggle your hands and toes and open your eyes. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Amazing how we feel everyone from everywhere together in this strange interwebs. It's so powerful.
It's absolutely beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. It's quite the experience. I want to share with everyone, Danielle, I have a beautiful, beautiful drawing that I like to do for everyone, because what the drawing does is that it reminds us that no matter what's happening in our lives right now, everything is going to be okay. Because it was given to me by Spirit, and I want to share it with everybody. And so if people are hearing this, the second time, think about it. Think about what additionally you're learning, today. Because when we hear things repeated, sometimes we forget about some things, but we can pick it up. Yeah. So I'm going to simplify the drawing, okay? Because it can take quite a bit of time to do this. I'm going to do an oblong circle here. Well, I guess if it's oblong, it's not a circle. Okay, this egg shape. And starting from here, this is our path, okay? Now, listen, everybody, don't criticize my drawing, because I have a table and I'm holding this with my thumb, my drawing board, okay? Okay, so the circle kind of goes like this, and this is our path. And how I received this beautiful, beautiful drawing from the holy ones, invisible beings, whatever name we give it. And I use those names because they are my invisible helpers. How this all started, I was we were on a trip with my teacher, Don Alejandro, and he was teaching us how to read sacred glyphs in these Mayan ruins in Copan in Honduras. And I noticed that he forgot something, one glyph. Later on in the day, I said to him, Maestro, why is it that you skipped that glyph? And he looked at me and he said to me, I forgot. And so, I didn't think much of it. Later on in the evening, he said to me, Flordemayo, if you're really interested in finding out more about that glyph, he said, why don't you pray on it? Mm-hmm. And that's the thing I want to share with everybody, that whatever it is that you want to know, if we put it to prayer, it's the information comes to us, okay? So the image goes something like this. It's like an egg shape. It has, this line here. I was doing something very, very mundane a year later in my prayer. I prayed every day for a year. And somehow this invisible voice in the middle of the day, I was doing something mundane, like cleaning the floors, okay? I was like on the floor. And I heard this voice, and the voice said, Flordemayo, about the glyph. And I was like, and I stopped, and I was like, oh, about the glyph. And I said, yes, I'm listening. So then I started seeing like this, like this panoramic imaging in front of me. And so I saw this, and the being said, this is you. And here is your journey, your sacred path. On one side, you have one window. On the other side, you have another window. So it looks like this. On one side, the window is obscured. And I started to look at it, and it looked a little gray. On the other side, the being said, the larger section is obscured. So this is just to show you that it's darker on the bigger side of the circle. And it looks like that. Okay. So then the Holy One said to me, so every day when you are on your walk, your journey, you could step on this side, and this is your monastic self. This is the self that prays. Or you might be stepping on here, and this is the mundane self, the one that is in everyday work, the challenges of life, raising children. I mean, even to the point of those that are, in places like jail, or in hospitals, or whatever. But it is, this deep mundane, and you could see that it's obscure. And so the beautiful voice said to me, and every day we experience these two experiences, the mundane and the monastic. And what the being said to me, no matter how long you spend, meaning in this area, this monastic area, you will have moments of darkness, of where, darkness meaning that you can't see tomorrow. It's like something drastic is going on. And then he said, and I'm saying he just because I'm saying that. I don't know what else to say. And then the being said, and here, no matter how hard life is, okay, you will always have moments of clarity. And so this here together is a combination of everyday sacred walk. And I feel that it's very, very appropriate to do this and to show everybody, especially on this sacred day, that if we remembered this every day, no matter what's going on, okay, no matter how much we pray, sometimes we can't see it. And no matter what we do physically, the light will come to us. Inspiration will come to us. And so I had another second part of the question, and this is the second part. The part of the question was, why is it that in the Mayan teachings, they always talk about yesterday, today, and tomorrow, that we are the children of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And so I took advantage of the opportunity that someone was talking to me at the moment. And I said, what about, that saying? So the being said to me, imagine a necklace of pearls. And right away, I saw this beautiful, necklace of pearls around the image. Beautiful, beautiful white pearls, but they were spaced. And so the being said to me, you are this little pearl, Flordemayo. And I remember that the little pearl had its light coming out like that. It was just extended like that. And so, of course, the other, I'm just going to put a couple of little pearls just to show everybody, okay? And so this pearl is connected through a thread of a golden thread, okay? And the little pearls are right here, okay? So the being said to me, the Maya speak about today, which is the now, and yesterday, okay? Yesterday we move in this direction, and tomorrow we move in this direction. But what I experienced and what the Holy One said is that there's a continuation of movement right and left and right and left. And what the being said to me was, we live at the moment, in the moment, but we experience the past, the present, and the future all together at once. And I had what Flordemayo would say, a hallelujah moment. And I was like, wow. And so I wanted to share that with you so that, you know, we have these difficult times, and we have some good times, and we have some exceptional times, but things always get better, and just keep up your prayers and keep up the faith and the hope.
Such a powerful vision. When you were saying that the pearls connect at the bottom, the instant feeling I had was of relief, as if it's okay if we take the road on the right or the left because it will connect.
Yeah.
And it like made me take a breath of fresh air. Like, it's okay if we're on this dark road or this light road, and it's one and the same. It was really,
it's totally okay. You know, it's so beautiful. It's totally okay. So, you know, so just hang in there, you know, hang in there and breathe, you know. Yeah.
yeah. Are you open to a few questions from everyone here?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do it. And then everyone will close with a prayer as well. But some have come in already, and if you have a few others, feel free to drop them in the chat now. There's just a lot of emotions coming up. And who was it? Someone asked us. First, Heather was curious about why today is connected with the sacred deer. We'll start with that.
Why today is connected with the sacred deer. These are, you know, the teachings that the Maya put together thousands of years ago, and they gave each day according to what their observation was. And when you see the deer, especially running, the deer will run with its front feet first. It'll kind of make a jump, and then the back feet go right into the impression of the first, where the front feet went in. So when you see it, it looks like a human imprint, you know, on the path. And so that's pretty much the reason. Yeah.
Cool. In the earlier meditation, yeah.
And these are animals from Central America. If they use animals, they use most of the animals that are, you know, right there, you know, living within their environment. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Emma asked, and this was during the meditation, is it normal to get emotional and to cry? Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The thing is that the light overtakes us. You know, what we're experiencing overtakes us. Some of us can feel in different parts of our body the energy. For me, I see it. Yeah. And the only way that I can release the emotion is by allowing the tears to to do that release. And I'm okay, I'm okay with it. I don't have a problem crying in front of anybody, yeah.
In the beginning, when you hum and sing, it makes me cry. And I feel like as the host, I have to hold it together, but it's like, it's a different, it's like waking up a part of the body. It's really powerful. Eleni is asking if you have any recommendations for a full moon ceremony this evening, what you can do tonight.
Well, let me share with everybody. I remember days that I used to do all kinds of things. But what I like to do the best now at my age is just bathe within the moon. And that for me gives me the most that I could receive. And so that I enjoy that very much. And so I would recommend that, we don't have to be having like a big fire. We don't have to have something very, very big. If we could have something simple, see what it is in your life and how you feel and your age and things like that. But, I would say do what you love. But what I'm loving right now is the gentleness. I love the gentleness of doing things very gently now at my age. But the blessings that we receive from this sacred energy is incredible.
I love that. I'm picturing you taking a bath in the moon, and it's so fun. I want to do that too, a full moon bath. Thank you. Kelly has a great question, and she's asking, is it okay to pray silently inside? Can our ancestors hear or know our feelings inside of us, or do we need to speak out the prayer?
No, it's very doable, and it's imperative. If we feel comfortable, then it's what we do. We pray in silence. Absolutely.
Okay, beautiful. Yeah, I'll let a few more questions come in, but yeah, the moon bath, I wanted to share that something came up and reminded me, and in my practice, I feel like when something comes up, it's important to share it. And with essences of our mushrooms, we know there's so much divine connection here, but a lot of us have heard of flower essences, which is capturing the energy of the flower in a bowl of water in the sun. And when we capture our mushroom essences, we actually do it in the moonlight. And the most powerful time to do it is in the full moon, and you put your mushroom in a bowl of spring water in a crystal bowl under the moonlight, and it captures that essence. And it's just the energetics of that mushroom fruiting body. And I just was picturing you out there in the moon bath, and I'm like, that's what we do with our mushrooms too. And it's like just this fun, beautiful vision of, it's like a download of this moon light that we get every month. And yeah, what a blessing. Okay. Kristen would like to ask, maybe we'll do like one or two more questions and then move into a closing prayer if that feels good. Kristen is asking, what other, if any, significant dates are coming up soon in the Mayan calendar? What activities are most potent to be practiced during those times?
I'm going to be very sincere with everybody. I don't think about what's coming tomorrow if my focus tonight is on the moon. So no, I don't check every 2 minutes on what is going on. There is always something going on. So what I do is that I focus the moment at a time. And the reason for that is because my mind is very simple. I come from a simple existence, and too much is too much for me personally. So in fact, I even have said to my children who are Western academic young adults, maybe they're not, maybe they're more like middle-aged adults. And I have said to them, I don't want to know any more than what's going on right now. And the reason for that is because I love the simplicity, and I love to be able to give my whole 100% to today, the full moon, the strawberry moon, to really get into it, to allow it to become one with it. But if I have a lot of distraction in my mind, tomorrow, the next day, next week, it becomes like, and I wasn't raised like that. So I stayed with the old-fashioned way of thinking, think for the moment, think what's going on, and just do that. So I don't know. And it's there. I mean, I can look it up, but I don't want to distract me from this beautiful energy that's happening, today,
That feels like another breath of fresh air. Like, oh, we don't have to worry about all these things coming. We can just be
no.
in the moon of tonight. Yeah.
And
Thank you.
give it our attention, I mean, how sweet is that? We're our total 100% devotion.
Yeah. On that note, should we give our full devotion and close out together in a prayer?
But wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
The other part of the question, there was two parts.
Oh, she was asking, it was kind of in line with the planning for any sort of future events, if there was some action to be able to take to best, prepare or align for what those dates might be coming.
Mm-hmm. Well, I really want to answer that. Okay. Yeah. And I want to share with everybody, always be prepared. And you could be prepared by being in the moment, because in the moment, when something else comes up, then you're prepared for something else, and you can give it your 100% attention to that, Yep.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. Thank you.
Yeah, the thing that I want to share with everybody is the energy of the days. They change every day. Like tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow is the day of the corn goddess. So it changes, It goes into abundance, and a whole bunch of different things, And the day before yesterday, I mean, it was like, it's different energy, and it's better to just embrace the energy as it comes, because nothing is the same. Yeah, we have to be prepared for nothing is the same. Every dawn is different, and every sunset is different. So we dream differently every day, and we awaken every day to manifest our visions and dreams.
So exciting. Yeah, everyone says they have goosebumps.
Sounds good. That's a good feeling.
Okay. Do you feel like we have one more question and we'll have time to
Sure, let's do one more question.
Okay. The last question is, how can we best keep drawing in that light when we're in that shadow side?
Well, see, nothing happens forever. Okay. Everything is a process. So while you're in that shadow side, you can do your meditation as you move into the light. If you don't meditate to move out of that, then you're not helping yourself to process into the light. So don't feed yourself that you're in a funk and you don't know what to do. The best way to do it is like, okay, beloved creator, I'm aware I'm in a funk, and let me start focusing on the light, because this evening the energy will be different. Tomorrow, the energy will be different. And my prayers are for the change of the good. And keep going, okay? Because it happens to every human being. That design that I did is nobody, it doesn't matter what you're doing, everybody's experiencing the same thing. You know, we all go into that place. If you ever want to find out how you know, people of prayer, like I have not like a fascination. I'm trying to think of a word here, but I love the autobiographies of like holy people, and you could read how they've been in this place of darkness, you know, fighting devils at night and blah blah. And it's like, what, you know? But you know, they speak about it, you know.
Yeah.
So we have to we're not immune, is what I'm trying to say. But you know, help yourself with prayer, you know, however you like to pray. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, so before I go into the prayer, I'm going to explain a little bit about how I do the humming. Okay, why I do the humming. The reason that I do the humming is frankly, it reminds me of my mother. And my mother used to, you know, do the humming for us when we were babies and young little kids, you know. And even when we were like so hurt that, you know, we couldn't stop crying, you know how sometimes you're so hurt you can't catch your breath, you know, she would embrace us and do this humming. That's the only word that I can think of in the English language, but the word, we use the word in Spanish, it's called murmurio. And the murmurio comes from Portugal, you know, the word, it doesn't even come from, but then Spain and Portugal is like, you know, they're together, you know. But that's where that comes from. But when you travel around the world, they do this murmurio in all the four directions of the globe. So, you know, I start with the murmurio. And then something happens. Something happens, meaning some energy comes through us, okay? And, you know, this is like my everyday Flordemayo voice, okay? So take a listen on how the voice changes, okay? So you could feel how we become one with the light, okay? Beloved beauty, beloved creator, heart of the heavens, heart of the earth. Beloved, thank you. Thank you for bringing us together on this sacred day, beloved creator, the day of Kyer, to remind us that we are all on a sacred mission of life. Beloved beauty, thank you. Thank you for igniting the fire within us, Beloved Creator, you have touched all of our hearts and embraced us with your love, giving us the moment and the power to share with everyone. Beloved beauty, in the name of all that is sacred, in the name of all of the beauty that is around us, I thank you. Much love and light to everybody. Thank you.
You're amazing. Thank you. I want to share how everyone can stay in touch with you and keep being part of your circle and your journey and support what you're doing. So please, everyone, feel free to find out more about Grandmother Flordemayo and her work at her website. It's grandmotherflordemayo.com. She also has an Instagram. It's at Grandmother Flordemayo. You can send her an email at info at followthegoldenpath.org, or email her wonderful daughter Heather at hhalldudney@gmail.com. And I'll send that all to you tomorrow in an email, so you have all the resources to continue to stay in touch. And just thank you, everyone from all over the world. We have hundreds of you here today praying with us. And Grandmother, thank you so, so much from the bottom of my heart and everyone here for guiding us today.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful evening bathing in that moon.
Thank you, everybody.
Take care.